6 o'clock.
Oh, Christ, I gotta go to work.
Why don't you take the day off, huh? We can do it again.
What, are you crazy? Someone has to keep us in the poverty to which we're accustomed. Besides, I like my job. I don't want to lose it.
Oh, work for some catering outfits? Shit, you gotta be kidding. Listen, Faith, I know how we can make some real money.
Huh?
Well, you know, I can be your pimp.
Pimp? You want to be my pimp? What the hell do you think you are now? I work my ass off while you watch TV?
Come on now, don't rub it in. I've been trying to find a job.
Great, wonderful. Find a job. The bottom of a beer can?
Hey, come on, Faith. Don't be mad. Come on, give me a big kiss, huh? What time are you coming back?
Late.
Faith, I love you. Listen, you think you can bring home a couple of nice big steaks, huh?
Darling, there's some people I'd love for you to meet.
Excuse me.
Ladies, I'd like you both to meet the Scott Desmond.
Oh, Alexis, he's everything that you said, and more.
Retract your claws, darling.
I think your pictures are, well, just too much for words.
Thank you very much. I think. Oh, would you ladies excuse me for a moment, please?
Tell us, Alexis, is he really a good lover?
Well, from my experiences, I'd have to consider him one of the best.
Should we put him on the list?
I don't think quite yet. While we're on the subject, do either of you have any new nominees?
I do. I nominate Frank Lloyd.
The architect?
Yes.
Him, one of the world's 10 best lovers? Honey, I had him, and he was a dismal flop.
I never had him.
Don't waste your time.
The way you talk, you make it sound as if you've had every one of them.
I only wish I did.
So do I.
I wonder if any woman has had them all. Imagine having the 10 best lovers in the world.
I'll tell you, I'd give anything to the gal who could do it.
What's it worth to you?
A cool $250,000?
Is that in dollars?
Of course.
I could do it.
Do it? Do what?
I could meet the 10 best lovers in the world.
What makes you think that you could do it?
Well, first of all, I've never met a man I could make. And second, for a cool $250,000, I'm positive I could make any man.
Yeah, but there's a little mistake here. I didn't offer you $250,000.
Alexis, you said any woman.
That's what you said.
Well, that's what I may have said, but I didn't mean her.
Are you backing down off your challenge?
No. I mean, okay, you're on. If you can make the 10 best lovers in the world, I'll give you $250,000 in cash. There's only one small hitch. How are you going to prove it?
Prove it? Send your photographer. Let him take the pictures.
You're a very bright girl. Why don't you stop by here tomorrow, say about noon, and we'll work out the details?
Okay, I'll see you at noon.
What makes you think Scott will take pictures?
Oh, he will. He will.
I won't take any pictures. What do you think I am, some two-bit gigolo for hire running around taking pictures of some sleazy tramp screwing guys all over the damn world? I won't do it. I won't.
Are you quite through with your tantrum?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. And you're going to take those photographs. And you know the reason why?
No.
Because if you don't, I will cut you off from your funds. In other words, you will no longer have my sponsorship. And if you think that you can do better without my support, just you try. 2 words for me and no one will touch you. As a matter of fact, you won't even be able to sell your photographs to high society.
Excuse me, ma'am. The young lady has arrived.
You may show her in. Well, Scott, what will it be, yes or no?
Guess I don't have much choice. Yes.
Why, Faith, hi. You're so punctual. I'd like you to meet Scott. He'll be your escort and photographer.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Faith, why don't you just have a seat over here, dear? I have all the details worked out. It will only take a minute. I have all of the conditions worked out, and if you meet them, you will receive $250,000. Number 1, you must have direct sexual contact with the 10 best lovers. Number 2, you have 50 days to accomplish this.
50 days?
Well, of course, I think there has to be a time limit, and 50 days is sufficient. Number 3, each, let's say, conquest must be proven by a photograph showing you and the man in full figure during sexual contact. That means no close-ups. Number 4, you will receive one name at a time and, of course, the last known address. 5, after each conquest, you will call me, and I will give you the name of your next assignment.
Why only one name at a time?
My darling, you didn't think I was going to make this simple for you, did you? Now, do you understand everything?
I think so. I have 50 days in which to make the 10 best lovers. I must prove each one with a photograph, and I will receive only one name at a time. Is that correct?
Correct.
What about expenses?
All of that will be taken care of by me, and, dear, get yourself some new clothes.
When do I start?
Right now.
But I'm not ready yet.
Well, you'd better hurry, dear, because you have to be back here at my house by precisely 1 o'clock, 50 days from now. My chauffeur will pick you up in 1 hour.
Okay. Mrs. Tillman, who's my first assignment?
Ah, yes, a small but very important detail we almost overlooked. Your first assignment is Mr. George Hollings of New York City.
Who's he?
Who's he? Why, George Hollings is one of New York's most famous newscasters. That's who.
It's the top of the ninth inning. Bases are loaded. The score is 9-8.
Hey, what are you doing, huh?
Henry
I'm gonna be rich.
What do you mean, rich? Hey, what are you gonna do? Rob a bank, huh?
Hell no. I should say I made a good bet.
Crowd is wild here at the stadium.
First, I'm going to get out of here. Then I'm going to New York.
Pitch.
Hey, can I go with you?
Ball 2.
No.
No. What do you mean, no?
Here comes the pitch again.
No.
And
When are you coming back?
again. Look
What do you mean,
at the
never?
pitch. Why?
Hey, listen, you can't just leave me alone. What about me, huh?
Fuck yourself. This is going to be one of the most exciting experiences of my life. Meeting new people, going new places, just like the jet set. You know, Scott, I've never been out of San Francisco before. Imagine, New York City, Broadway, Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building. I wonder where we're going to go next. Aren't you excited?
Not particularly.
Why not?
Because I don't find your company very exciting.
I don't understand.
Well, if I had my choice, I'd rather be traveling with more stimulating company.
What the hell did I do?
It's not what you did, it's what I have to do. Here I am, Scott Desmond, assigned to forget about it, assigned, forced to take dirty pictures of some cheap prostitute.
Listen, Buster, if I'm a prostitute, so are you, so blow it out your ear. I know who's been keeping you, Mr. Stud. Mrs. Tillman, and don't try and deny it. Look, I'll make you a deal. We're going to be traveling together for 50 days. I'll do my job, you do yours. I won't talk to you, you don't talk to me. You got it?
Got it.
Hollins?
Faith, it's your job to find these guys. It's my job to photograph them, all right?
Thanks a lot.
I think this whole idea is insane.
Look, Scott, we have no choice. George Hollings is leaving for Russia on assignment. We have to catch him at the studio.
Oh, great, that's fine and dandy, but on the 6 o'clock news?
Testing. A-E-I. Channel.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Now what?
Leave it to me. You just take the pictures. Susie.
Six.
Stand by.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On air. Roll music. Cue announcer.
Channel 3 brings you the 6 o'clock news with a complete roundup of international, national, and local news. And now, here is Bill Lovett substituting for George Hollings.
Substitute? Shit.
Good evening. Tonight's top stories on the international scene. The United Nations reports that inflation takes an international stance. Europe reports a 25% increase on the cost of living. The United States, however, is proud to report an only 10% increase over last year's 20% increase. So it's not all that bad, America. World Oil Corporation of America has found a new supply of oil. Experimental drilling off the coast of Maine has finally paid off.
World
Oil expects
refined to ease
That thing out of there! Get it out! Out!
In Washington.
Today, the president announced that he is unhappy with his newly appointed presidential cabinet. It is rumored that he may fire this cabinet, too. Mrs. Lanny Parker of Houston, Texas, reports the sighting of a UFO. Famous psychic Leon van der Strass predicts that California will have an earthquake of disastrous proportions. For the past 10 years, various and reputable psychics have been predicting that a large portion of California will slide off into the Pacific Ocean.
Fucking turkey show this is.
Leon van der Strass is another one of these reputable psychics. In the past 10 years, he has found runaway husbands, helped police find wanted criminals, and the victims' bodies of these crimes.
Pa,
Leon
that
van
new
der Strass
newsman seems to
says
be
that
very up
California-
tonight.
Hell, he ain't up. He seems to be getting off on the news, Gwendolyn.
Times have sure changed, haven't they, Pa?
California.
Yep.
I wouldn't worry about it. And now the sports highlights. Yankees win. Mets lose. If you have the complete lottery number, you win $1 million. If you have the second set of numbers, you win $1,000. If you have the last set of numbers, you win $100. If you have none of these numbers, you lose. Well, that's the news. This is Bill Lovett substituting for George Hollings. Have a pleasant good evening. Good night.
collect call from Mrs. Tillman, operator? Thank you.
Gotta give you a lot of credit, Faith. You got guts.
It was nothing, Scott. I found the flight in which George Hollings was on, slipped into a customs uniform, and searched him. The rest is permanently recorded on film history. Mrs. Tillman, George Hollings has been had.
Why, that's wonderful. Just think, 1 down and 9 to go. Do you have a pencil? Good. Here's your next assignment. You're on your way to Paris, honey. Yes, Faith. France. He's an American painter, and his name is Salvador Robinson.
Voilà, vous êtes en retard. Allons!
No parlez-vous français?
Oh, c'est an American model. Come on, let's get going. You're always late.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You're a model. You get paid by the hour. Now take your clothes off.
It's gonna be easier than I thought.
What's that?
Nothing. I was just admiring your studio. Artist I met in Saint-Tropez. He said he wanted to see me in paint and invited me up to his apartment. He made me strip in front of him, just ever so slowly, just... Well, then he had me get on the platform like this and pose. And I noticed him go to the corner and bring out some paint. And he started spreading it on my body, you know? It's like he spread yellow and black, green, and just started spreading it. He told me to close my eyes because he wanted to see me like a sleeping Madonna while he spread this paint all over my arms and down my legs. After he finished covering my body with this paint, I had purple on my ass and pink down my legs, just all over me. You can't imagine. It was covered in it. He sort of pushed me down, you know, down on the stand. He spread my legs just a little bit. And he took the brush and he started painting my thighs just back and forth. And he pushed me down just like this and made me close my eyes. And then I felt him spread my legs wider, wider. And I looked up and his clothes were off. He had taken his clothes off and I looked, oh, and he had an enormous cock. I just got hot thinking about how big that cock was. And he pushed me down all the way on the bench. Spread my legs. And then he got on top of me, pushed my arms back. Oh, he penetrated me. It was so big. Oh, but I was so wet. And it felt so good. He kept going deeper and deeper, and the paint was slick and getting all wet with our sweat between us, and it was dropping down all over the stand, and I was getting hotter and just thinner in the air, and he was breathing on my neck and rubbing my tits and pushing them together. I felt him moving faster and faster inside of me. His hands were on my ass, pushing me into him. I felt my hips were going up against him. We were so wet. It was making me so wet, and we heard a knock. There was somebody at the door, but I couldn't stop. I looked over as I was moving, and he didn't look up, and there was a model. A model was at the door, but I couldn't stop myself. I had to keep going. He felt so good. He held back my arms, and he wouldn't let me stop. He wouldn't let me get up. And the next thing I knew, she was in front of my face. She was pulling down panties, and crotch was in my face. She was pushing her crotch in my face and making her eat her while he was fucking me. He was fucking me so hard and deep. And, she tasted so good, and I was getting pain all over her legs, and her hair, and her crotch. She was holding my face against her. My body was going crazy. It felt so good. And then he stopped, and I felt her change places with him, and all of a sudden, her head was buried between my legs. She was eating me. It felt so good, but the artist was gone, and I looked over, and he was painting us. She was giving me head, and he was painting us. I was going to come, but I wanted him inside of me. I wanted a cock inside of me. I wanted to be fucked. I wanted to be fucked by a man. I wanted him to fuck me so bad. I pushed her away. I left my legs open. I wanted to be fucked so bad.
Fuck this shit. I know you need. You want your picture painted, huh? Well, I'm gonna paint your picture. After I fuck you. I'll tell you, you've never been fucked by a real painter. You think that woman's good? It ain't your pussy. She never did it like that, did she?
No. She can't do it like you. Oh, no, she can't do it like you.
But she didn't kiss your titties like this.
No, she didn't.
That's because she didn't know how. She wasn't a painter. She ain't painting the same thing.
Oh.
Suck that cock.
Suck that cock.
Suck that cock.
Suck that cock.
Suck cock.
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 Okay, so I just called 911, and I just literally just screamed, I have a bomb on the 911 number, and randomly hung up in hopes to get this situation heard and to get my family the rights that they deserve, and the security and protection. I'm sick and tired of fans assaulting, harassing, beating up my family, injuring people, stealing dogs, doxing, and stealing money, fraudulent shit, blaming it on me and my family, and then to make everything worse, say that it's my fault. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of this, and I will, like I said, take it all the way until this gets heard. And if charges will be pressed, I will sue the entire U.S. government and Supreme Court.
Well, darling, those two assignments were fairly easy. Now for a difficult one. Your next assignment is Las Vegas. You'll try to seduce, if you can, Hugh Howard. Yes, that's right, the billionaire. The main obstacle facing you is that he's a recluse. and is guarded day and night on the top floor of his casino. Good luck with this one. Hugh Howard? You gotta be kidding. Your next assignment. Oh yes, your next assignment, let's see. Let's try Munich, Germany. And this one should be interesting. In Munich, there's a wonderful brewmaster, Herr Humpelmeyer. He's not just a brewmaster, he's the best-known brewmaster in all of Europe.
These pipes never need to be cleaned. Let's not forget Herr Humpelmeyer.
I think I'll ever be able to drink a beer again with a straight face. By the way, did you ever find your panties?
Nope. They're probably at the bottom of the vat. And our next assignment, Carlo Buzzini. You never heard of him, but here's to him anyway.
You never heard of him? Famous fashion designer. And I know you're gonna love Fire Island.
I love it here.
Well, we better get our asses moving. The plane leaves in an hour.
I suppose so.
God damn it! More party crashers. I'll take care of them. Looking for someone?
Well, not exactly.
This is a private party.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't mention that. He'd really like to be here himself, but, well, you know, prior commitments and all, so he sent us instead. But, as this is a private party...
Excuse me, who is he?
Emilio?
Emilio who?
Emilio Gucci.
Oh! You should have said that. Welcome. I'm Carlo. Carlo Puccini. Let me get you a drink. In your opinion, Kate, what do you think the fashion trend will be for next season?
Well, Mr. Bassini.
Carlo.
I don't mean to sound rude, but I prefer not to talk business. I'm here to relax.
I understand. I promise not to talk shop. Come on, let's get trashy.
Now you're talking.
Ooh.
Not my makeup?
Only a moment.
What do you think you're doing?
Quite obvious, isn't it?
Look, you're here to work, not play. You get your ass dressed. Carlos and I are about to go for a walk.
Yes, ma'am.
5 down and 5 to go. Let's see, where are you off to now? Ah, yes, the Eternal City, Rome. And your next assignment is Count Balducci. Good luck finding him. He travels in fast circles.
Faith, I think I got a lead on our count. Lost me through lyric, but what the hell. But anyway, I found out that every night he goes and meditates in some old ruins.
Well, I hope your information's right, because so far he's been the hardest one to track down. Now, where are the ruins?
We're about an hour outside of Rome. Come on, I'll take you up there. Oh, yeah. We'll just wait around. I'm sure he'll show up.
Oh, so breathtaking.
You were jealous, weren't you?
What are you talking about?
Me and the girl at Fire Island.
Why should I be jealous? I mean, what you do on your own time is your own concern.
Why are you so upset?
I'm not upset. Look, Scott, I think you've got it all wrong.
Do I?
Something tells me the Count's never been here. Look, Scott, what happened was nice and everything, but, we have a job to do. You know?
And we shouldn't let this interfere with it. Okay, let's go find this Count.
USA. Right, Faith, Hollywood. Your next assignment is none other than superstar Jeffrey Towers. Your next assignment, which should be fun, is Senator Todd Fleet. I'll give you one clue. The senator is addicted to porno films.
than that. More than that. Fuck me! Got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's there. You got it now. You fucking cunt whore. You fucking slut-faced cunt whore. You got that big fucking cock. You got it now. Oh, yeah.
Fuck me, you son of a bitch. Come on.
You feel that in there?
Yeah.
You feel it good and hard?
Ram it.
You feel it getting stronger?
Yes.
You feel it getting bigger?
Yes.
You feel it filling your whole cunt?
Yes, it is.
It's getting
Oh,
bigger.
good juice.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get that fucking juice. You want me to shoot it all over your tits?
All over me.
You want me to shoot all over
drink
these?
it.
Okay, now we're getting close. We're getting close. You ready? You ready? You fucking ready? Okay, here's that hot cum you've been waiting for. Ready? Take it!
So far, all our leads have turned into dead ends. Where are we going to find the so-called Russian Nobel Prize winner, anyway?
Ever thought of trying the Yellow Pages?
It's very funny. Let's see, what do we know about him? He's a writer, he's single. We haven't checked any of the haunts, brothels, whorehouses, or whatever you call them. What's that one he goes to all the time?
Madame Claudine's.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, Englanda.
Yes, I am.
Welcome. I am Madame Claudine. I would like to be able to help both of you, but unfortunately, I am sorry. We do not service women here.
Well, you see, we have a special problem, and we thought maybe you could help us out. You see, my wife here is having an overwhelming fantasy to be a prostitute.
You seek employment, Fred. You must fill out the application form.
No, I'm sorry, you don't quite understand. She doesn't actually want to be a prostitute. She wants to be,
Look, madame, I would like to be a customer and work out a fantasy. You know, dollars?
Now I understand. Is there any particular man that you would desire?
Yes, there is. She wants Igor Rostropovich.
I do not think that would be possible to arrange so easily. He will be here within the hour. Now, you will come with me to the master bedroom where you will make yourself comfortable. Jawohl? Oh, and sir, what would be your desire?
He doesn't want anything.
Oh, but I do.
That is good. You will follow me, madame. This is the master bedroom. And sir, what will be your pleasure? Gretchen or Stasha?
I think I'll try the double header.
Double header? Was ist das?
I think these two here should satisfy me.
Bitte. You will come in here and you will enjoy. Double header.
I came here to relax, ladies, so perhaps you could help me take my clothes off. two could give me a little entertainment before we get started. A little striptease for you. Please me. Just come over, devour my body, make yourself right at home.
Welcome.
Rozumiesz ruska?
No, Ruska. American.
Ja učim malo pička...
Igor.
Hoćeš novac?
Igor.
Jebemo Boga, koliko vi hoćeš?
Igor, danka. Welcome. Welcome. Ja.
Jebemo Boga, vraga.
Where the hell have you been?
You don't really want to hear all the details, do you?
Hurry up and get in the closet. He's on his way up.
Madame, Igor.
Mala, ja voli ti.
You're kind of cute yourself. Babe, that was real good. Let's do it again.
Come on, you little Russian bastard, get off her. Let's go. Get your bare red ass out of here right now, you son of a...
Boy, you crazy? What's going on here? What kind of badness you bring to my house?
Ludove čovek. Ja mislim malo fali vraga ti jebe plus money. Yeah, you're damn right I'm going crazy, and it's all your fault.
My fault? What did I do?
Don't try to play Little Miss Innocent with me. What did I do? You've been running around screwing every damn guy in the world. That's what you did.
Insane. Well, why shouldn't I?
Because I love you.
Scott, I don't want to hear this.
Why not? You afraid of the truth? Come on, Faith. It's not just me. You love me too. Admit it.
No, I don't.
The truth. Come on, Faith. Say it.
I love you.
What about Mrs. Tillman?
Screwing her money.
Do you have any regrets?
About the $250,000? No. I'd rather have you. Actually, I'd rather have you and the money.
God, I hate to see this all in, though. But I guess we're gonna have to face reality, and besides, we're almost out of money. I wonder who the 10th guy would have been.
God only knows. God and Mrs. Tillman, that is.
Well, aren't you even a little bit curious?
Yeah. Suppose I am.
There's only one way to find out. We're gonna have to call her. Signor, telefono, por favor. Grazie.
Hello? Well, hello, Faith. I was beginning to wonder what happened to you. Ah, you did. Well, you know, there's only one day left to go, dear. Okay. Your last assignment is...
Mrs. Tillman, I'm sorry. There must be a bad line. Would you please repeat that? Yeah? Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Tillman.
Well, who is it? Come on, Faith. You gonna tell me who it is or not?
You're not gonna believe it.
Yeah, try me.
It's you. You're the 10th guy.
I knew they couldn't make it. I knew it. Oh, goody.
We did it, Mrs. Tillman, we did it! We did it! We did it! We did it!
Oh, fuck.